Alright everybody, this is Rebel Frack, and I just wanted to just give a brief introduction to these next few videos. This is footage that was taken from the Oscar Grant rally that took place today in downtown Oakland around the Ogawa Plaza. It's right near 12th Street BART station. And the actual rally had a lot of different titles depending on, you know, which flyer you got or which rallying cry you decided to take up. But the official title for the entire rally was Stolen Lives, and basically that is referring to those thousands of predominantly young men, Latino and African American, who have lost their lives at the hands of police officers. And going there was really good for me, because there are times when I feel sometimes isolated, as if, you know, African American males are the only ones who are suffering under that type of oppression, and which is one of the intended or perhaps unintended consequences of oppression, is that victims, you know, people who are oppressed generally do feel isolated, as if somehow they're the only ones who are suffering under whatever type of oppression they're dealing with, be it a racial or social or perhaps even religious. But there is that feeling of just hopelessness and isolation, and going there and just seeing just the thousands of names. One of the first video, or the first set of footage that you're going to see, is of a big display that they had there of all of the names of individuals across the United States who were killed by police officers. A lot of them African American, a lot of them Latino American, some women. Okay, this is something that kind of helps to build bridges, to create a community, to establish networks, which is something that's really important. I've entitled the entire series "We Are All Oscar Grant," because Oscar Grant is his death, or his murder rather, is just the latest. And we also know that on that same night, Adolph Chris Grimes was also killed in New Orleans by police officers, and a young man who didn't die but who was also shot by police, Robbie Tolan, in Houston, Texas. But Oscar Grant, because it was caught, you know, because it was filmed and was shown across the nation and across the world, his name, or his death, has become a rallying cry. And it's my hope that this rally, that the march, that something good will come of it, that his death will not be in vain, that his mother will have something else to share with her daughter as she grows up, other than that her father was killed by police officers, that maybe she can add also, and because of his death, a law was passed, or a committee was formed, which now civilians make up that committee, and they get to interview or investigate other deaths in the African American community or in the Latino community, that something good will come of it, that his death will not be in vain.
To fight against the senseless killing of our youth by the police, and they are not being accountable for them. Our government is telling our young boys that they are going over to Iraq to fight injustices, but the injustices are happening right here by the police. We have to stand up against this. The Vincent family wants to extend our sympathy and support to the Oscar Grant family and all other families here today. Enough is enough. The system should stop harassing and arresting demonstrators who are fighting for justice in the case of Oscar Grant.
Shooting us down like it's the thing to do. And it's not just here, it's everywhere. Have you ever read the book Stolen Lives? I have a copy of it. 2,000. I couldn't even get past the third page. human being that is in that book. You need to get of that book. Because some people still don't believe that this is going on. But it's happening right here, right now. If I was in the year 2009, like Obama said, change, we need a change. Right here and right now. I want to thank you. And I'm hoping that wherever we go, you people be with us. Because like you continue to say, you never know when you will be on this list. Thank you.
All right. No more stolen lives. 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 Look, I want to say that there's a lot of people in Oakland who were traumatized and outraged by the killing of Austin Barrett. And I want to issue a challenge to those people. If you're not out here fighting against police murders, you ain't doing it. And there's too many people depending on you to change the course of this country. To actually build a revolutionary movement that can stop this shit. We're the only case in Oakland or in California where if this case were the only one in the history of the United States, it would still demand the outrage and rebellion that we have seen. And it would compel those who are horrified to act. So I challenge every one of you that are here today. You gotta wake up your friends and say, look, we need a community. We need to build a movement of resistance against this. And if you ain't doing it, you ain't doing nothing. Stolen lives. No more stolen lives. No more stolen lives. No more stolen lives. We got letters from all over the country. And I just want to read them. I can't read all of them. We got so many. This is a statement from Alicia Griffin, mother of Angela Miller, who have the right to march. That's right. People who have been killed, do have a right and the responsibility to show others that we are together and strong. We don't fight like the cops do. We don't go out and intimidate people and brutalize them to get them to agree with us. We want to unite with people, encourage them, challenge them to join with us. So I want people to remain strong. This whole rally and march from beginning to end has to be spirited, determined, tight, because we are not here today simply for any one stolen life. We are here for all of the stolen lives and to stop that once and for all. So we need collectivity. We need a new type of movement that actually looks beyond just what's around us and looks at the plight and the courage of families all over this country. I want to just read one other statement here. This is a message from Beverly and Horace Vincent of Cleveland. They sent it this morning. On March 17, 2007, our son Demetrius Vincent, 19, was shot and killed by Akron Police Department in his grandmother's driveway.